welcome back to the channel. Happy to see you again. So today I'm coming back at you with another review. This time I am reviewing Fifine's Tank 1 microphone. This is an XLR dynamic mic with the low cut filter and a mid boost. Alright, so let's jump straight into this unboxing. Alright, so full disclosure, Fifine did send me this microphone to review. However, the thoughts and opinions are my own. So as you see, it comes in a nice, sleek black box. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Here's the user's guide. Come on out of there. Anything else in this box? Doesn't seem like it. Nope. Again, this is some pretty sturdy foam, but let's check out the mic. So here we have the Tank 1 by Fifine. It's a pretty heavy microphone. Actually, I think it looks pretty good. It's a pretty nice looking mic. On the back, you will find your low cut filter switch, as well as your mid boost. Pretty easy to tell which is which. And you have the slope for the low cut and your little bump on this one for the mid boost. Overall, again, I think it looks pretty nice. But let's go ahead and get this thing plugged up to see if it sounds as good as it looks. All right, so I have the Fifine Tank 1 now connected to my Roland streaming mixer. I have no processing on this at the moment. Again, it's hooked up to my Roland streaming mixer with no processing. All right, with this, I've now engaged the mid boost. I've now engaged the mid boost on the microphone so you can hear what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like with the mids boosted on my voice. All right, now I'm going to disengage the mid boost and then engage the low cut. All right, now I'm speaking to the microphone with the mid boost disengaged. Again, this is with the mid boost disengaged. And now I'm going to switch on the low cut. And this is what it sounds like with the mid boost and the low cut on at the same time. Yeah, I do think that it is nice feature to have just the switches on the microphone itself. Save some time. Hopefully you can utilize that to save some extra work if you need to make changes in post. Hopefully this gets you closer, or maybe it saves you from having to make one of those changes at all. But this is what it sounds like with the low cut and the mid boost both engaged. I'm now going to turn both of those back off. And reminder, this is with no processing. I'm utilizing no processing at all on this. I do have the head amp gain turned up to about 55 dB, as well as the digital gain. I boosted at 18 dB, but there's no processing, no noise gate, no compression, nothing. So this microphone does have a cardioid polar pattern, means that it's looking for the sound coming directly from in front of the microphone. So that being said, I'll also just do some noise rejection tests by just turning it to the sides and seeing how well it rejects the noise. This is me talking into the Tank 1, talking directly in front of it. This is me now talking into the Tank 1, speaking to it from the left side of the microphone. This is me speaking into the Fifine Tank 1, speaking into it from the left side of the microphone. All right, this is me speaking into the Fifine Tank 1 microphone from the right side. Again, this is me talking to the Fifine Tank 1 microphone, speaking into it from the right side. I mean, I think the microphone speaks for itself. Again, it's very solid construction with your mid boost and your low cut. This is Fifine's more professional grade microphone. They offer or mention that you can utilize this for podcasts, for singing. I'm not gonna sing in this video, but you can utilize it for that as well, and just gives an overall, pretty decent sound. Now, if you're looking for something more beginner, or you're looking for more of a USB-C option or USB-C to XLR combo, Fifine does offer the Fifine Tank 3 here. I did a previous video on this, full review on it. You should be able to find that video somewhere up here if you want to check it out. Again, this does have a different feature set on it. There's a dedicated mute button with an XLR and also USB-C ports to connect, as well as a headphone jack that you can utilize for this, as well as dedicated volume and headphone monitoring that you can find right here on the side. Just from comparison from the two, the Tank 3 is a bit longer. However, the Tank 1 does have a larger diaphragm and just overall more of a thicker microphone. So if you're looking for a more beginner USB-C XLR combo option, you can go either way. Then definitely check out the Tank 3. I think that'll be a pretty good choice for you as well. I will include links to both microphone options in the description. Hope that's helpful. All right, so now I'm talking into the Tank 1 with processing applied. I've applied some EQ onto this, as well as a noise gate and compression. So this is what it sounds like with processing applied. Once again, I've put on EQ, rolled off a little bit more of the lows, and also applied some noise gate and compression to the microphone. So hope this gives you a better idea of what it sounds like once you have applied processing to it. So as of the time of this video, Fifine is selling the Tank 1 for $129.99. You can find it on their site. You can find it on Amazon. Again, I'll include links in the description. So that pretty much wraps up my review for the Fifine Tank 1 microphone. Again, I think it's a very decent build quality. And again, it's nice to have the dedicated low cut and high and mid boost right on the microphone. So if you found this video at all helpful, I would appreciate it if you went ahead to hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do. And until next time, peace.